Hey guys, the dude from Denmark here. Welcome to episode 7 of Oath of The Gatewatch, the new expansion that's about to come out from at the Gathering. More spoilers have been revealed today, so let's check it out. First card I want to show today is called Reality Smasher, and it's an Eldrazi creature that costs you 5 mana to cast and is colorless. It's a 5/5 and got Trample and Haste. Whenever Reality Smasher becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, you counter that spell unless the controller discard a card. It's pretty crazy that we get an Eldrazi creature that costs you 5 mana and is a 5/5 with Trample and Haste. That in itself, it's just really awesome. That it becomes harder to kill, it's also really good that you can counter stuff unless the opponent discard cards. It's a really huge deal, so it's definitely a really nice card for such good mana. Hitron Alignment is a blue enchantment spell that costs you 3 mana to cast and got Hexproof. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may reveal your hand. If you do, you win the game if you own a card named Hitron Alignment in exile, in your hand, in your graveyard, and on the battlefield. For 2 mana, you get to scry 1. This actually seems pretty easy to win the game with, because there are so many cards that can do these things for you, like putting it on in exile and putting it in your graveyard and on the battlefield and so on. So, I mean, for 3 mana, it actually seems really easy to win. More than the Laboratory Maniac we had in Innistrad, for instance, where you just milled yourself. This seems faster and easier. So it seems pretty crazy if someone gets to abuse this to win the game with. But it will be interesting to see what will happen with this card. But it definitely seems like a build around card and can be good if you know what to do with it. Oath of Sandra is the red version of the Oath cycle, which is these legendary enchantments. This one costs you 2 mana to cast. When Oath of Sandra enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to target creature an opponent controls. At the beginning of each end step, if a planeswalker enters the battlefield under your control this turn, Oath of Sandra deals 2 damage to each opponent. Definitely the most boring one of these Oath cards. I guess it's fine, but it isn't really that interesting. But again, if you want to build a 5-colored planeswalker deck or something, this is of course good, since it will deal good damage to the opponent whenever you cast a planeswalker. But I mean, there are only so many planeswalkers, so it depends on how many you build in your deck, because then this become kind of irrelevant, I think. But I think it's fine. Bonds of Mortality is a green enchantment spell that costs you 2 mana to cast. When Bonds of Mortality enters the battlefield, draw a card. For 1 green mana, you can let creatures your opponent control lose Hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. This seems kind of good, but in a block where we don't really have that much indestructible and Hexproof going on, it's kind of, I don't know if it would be bad, for instance in a draft situation if you want to pick this, but in a casual deck or something where you could run into people that plays a lot of indestructible and hexproof stuff, they could actually be good, at least as a sideboard in a way. So it seems like an okay card if you use it in the sideboard, for instance. Speaking of hexproof, the last card I want to show today is called Voidgrafter, and is a green and blue Eldrazi drone creature that costs you 3 mana to cast and is a 2/4 with the Void and Flash. When Voidgrafter enters the battlefield, allow target creature you control gains hexproof until end of turn. This is pretty neat because you can protect your own creatures. For instance, we also had an white Eldrazi creatures, I think it was yesterday, which was about that you exiled your own creatures and then return it to your own battlefield again, which with this would be really good because you could keep protecting your own creatures. So this is definitely good with things like that. So definitely a nice card. That's the cards I wanted to show today. You can leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think of the cards you have seen today and this blog in general. Whenever there are new cards coming out for Oath of the Gatewatch, I'll be making a new video, so if you're interested in this, you can subscribe to me. Until next time, have fun guys.